Howdy guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How are we doing? Hope you guys are well. It is update time 5.6.0. Embrace the untamed spirit of the Wild West as multiple horses join the adventure. I've been waiting for this, guys. So this is going to be one of those really thought out updates. I can't wait to actually dive into it and go through it with you guys. So I'm interested in all the perks and things like that that's going to happen. So basically there's 7 horse breeds, each with a variety of colors. Horses have now various perks affecting their characteristics, create desired perks and looks through the horse breeding and new stable building, so we can update the stable to accommodate more horses. So yeah, this is one of those updates I've been hankering for, and I thought it should have came a lot sooner, but look, honestly, I'm glad that it's here and we can sort of get into it. So basically now we can own multiple horses with unique appearances, abilities and perks. Horses now have 3 main characteristics: energy, spent on moving and restored when resting in the stable with food or instantly with horse sugar treats. Speed determines the amount of energy used when moving without a wagon, and endurance reflects the amount of energy expended when moving with a wagon. Now, horses also possess different perks associated with these 3 characteristics, which include increasing certain characteristics, restoring energy faster, or consuming less food. Furthermore, horses can fall into one of 2 categories. Draft horses. These breeds excel in pulling wagons, boasting higher base and maximum endurance. And then riding horses. These breeds are built for speed and are best suited for carrying a single rider. They have a higher base and maximum speed. So I reckon for a lot of us, especially if we want to be moving around the wagon and using less energy to do so, you want to use the daft horses, especially when you want to head over to the deep water, things like that, or even heading up into the north, trying to do some grinding in the iron mine, for as an example. So yeah, I feel like that's going to sort of help you guys out, and it's going to help me out as well once we sort of understand a little bit more. And then we've got the new stable. Okay, so building a brand new stable that can accommodate multiple horses. Please note, if you had a previous stable building, this has been removed. Find resources spent in construction along with the horse bag items in your mailbox to construct the new level 1. Okay, so they've taken it away, so we're going to have to rebuild it. That's fine. While waiting for the new stable, your previously owned horse will be temporarily unavailable, which is a little bit of a disadvantage, but that's okay. If you completed the wagon project before this update, constructed the stable to get a free draft horse, giving you a total of 2 horses. Okay, well then that's good. The stable is a place where your horses can rest, breed, and recharge their energy. Yes, they can now restore it over time if there is enough food in the feeder. Okay, so there's a feeder now involved. Feed them with crops or more efficient horse feed made with oats and corn. So have they reintroduced oats again? You can still restore your horse instantly with using the sugar horse treats. Okay, so there's a vast, way of replenishing your horse's health. Excuse me, which is going to be a good way to, move about and use different forms of, healing, so to speak. Let's call it that. Expand your entire family. You'll need to upgrade the stable to upgrade the stable level. Level 1 horses up to 2 horses, while level 3 grants you the capacity to own a magnificent herd of 8 horses. That's huge. Where to get new horses? Unlike the pets, horses can be tamed in the wild. They can be only purchased in Silverton or bred at your ranch. Okay, so we're going to suss that out. Horse breeding at the ranch. Breeding your horses in the stable, just like the pets. Baby horses inherits its breed's color, coat, perks with its parents. Horses to have a fertility parameter. However, as they are not obtained from the wild, their internal fertility is never 0. If a horse's fertility reaches 0 after mating, you can restore it using equine elixirs. Okay. Native American poachers available at the shop. Interesting. Okay. Horse breeder in Silverton. Welcome to Arabella's Gallo Preach. Okay. The new face in Silverton. As the town stable owner and horse expert trader, she offers a variety of breeds for silver coins. However, before gaining access to better breeds, you must demonstrate your horse's experience to her. Arabella is eager to expand her herd, so bring horses to earn points and unlock exciting new breeds. Saddle up and let the horse adventure begin. Oh my god. So this is a real deep dive in the diversity way of how the game mechanics has evolved from the standard pet breeding, if that makes sense. So this is our compensation. That's fine. It's all in our mailbox. So what we're going to do is, so let's have a quick look in where our horse stable was. So it's obviously now disappeared. We've still got our wagon, which is fine. This naturally hasn't changed. But if we go into the build menu, for example, production, storage, projects. Okay, so stable, we're going to need a little bit more in terms of brass. Now, did we have brass from our what do you call it? Our compensation side of things? I don't think we did. Oh, no, we did. Beautiful. So I can go ahead and make that bad boy right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Projects, boom. Now this is just the base. Oh god, that's actually a lot bigger. Oh man, okay. Okay, we've got a problem, people. We've got a massive problem. I can't even maneuver that. Oh man, okay. We're gonna have to play some a little bit of Jenga, so to speak, or Lego, because this is not gonna fly. Yeah, this is not going to fly at all. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys back in once I've sorted this out. It's going to be a bit of a quick makeshift, but yeah, alright, bear with me, guys. Okay, guys, we are back. It took a little bit, but I think I finally got it. It's not going to be perfect by any means, by the stretch of the imagination, but it's there. So at least I've sort of plotted it down kind of thing, and we can sort of get accessibility. And let's see if we can try and put everything in here today. So I'm just missing out on a few things, mainly the oak. And do I actually have the ability to craft? I should, but I don't have a lot. Oh damn! I'm gonna have to make some runs over to some of the other. I can't even get into that. Oh my goodness! So, oh hello. Riding a horse will allow you to reach remote areas, move faster on the global map. To ride your horse, you first need to assemble the stable. So you got your little horsey here, who is just, you know, chilling, not doing much at the moment, which is fine, which is cool. But at the moment, we're going to have to, yeah, definitely deal with this. So I have to make some concessions and move a number of chests inside the base as well to try and sort of, you know, work out exactly how I'm going to, you know, achieve all of this, which is, it's really, really full on. So yeah, I'm going to need to make a whole bunch of these. So that's fine. I'll let them sort of cook up and whatnot. And yeah, I'm going to have to deal with this and see if we can actually try and achieve the horse, the horse completion, or the horse stable completion. God, I can't even talk right now. Yeah, I'm actually surprised on how this all sort of worked out. And yeah, like it's very different. Very different, and I'm surprised how big it is now. Like, I mean, look, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong, it definitely makes sense. But the problem is, a lot of these new, what do you call it? A lot of these new workstations or buildings, if you will, are quite large in comparison to your little, you know, I guess now your minuscule standardized workstations compared to these places here. And then it's obviously going to compel us eventually to start purchasing and expanding out, which is going to be a little bit of a problem, you know, further down the track. But like I said, give me a few minutes. I'm going to come back and hopefully I'll have enough in the way of oak, and then that way we can finish off and build up the horse stable and show you guys what it's all about. So I'll see you guys back in a moment. Okay guys, we are back. So it took me a little bit, but we are all ready to go. So let's head over to the stable over here, and let's go ahead and complete this bad boy. So let's go ahead and put all, finalize, boom, we have our horse stable. And look, I think we got our horsey back as well. Okay, oh look at that. You've got, okay, so you've got your standard 4 baggage, but you've also got the ability to upgrade the slot as well. So you can get okay, so the slot is unlocks with the cargo carrier ability. So there you go. So there's going to be actual additional storage slots for the horse, and I've been wanting this, and I knew this was going to happen. I definitely knew this was going to happen. So happy that that actually is now a thing. So we've got Shanae, which is our new male horse. I don't know why it's named Shanae, but anyway, it doesn't matter. You got the upgrade path as well. I don't want to buy now, but that's your next upgrade as well if we want to go to stable level 2. So if I wanted to do that, we can definitely do that. And I've got some of the resources there, but I'm going to have to find some some iron, well, quite a bit of iron to finish that off. But I do have the rest of the horseshoes to go up to tier 2 for stable 2, sorry. And yeah, we can definitely get that happening. And then we've got the horse feeder over here, which has given us a bit of an idea what the horse feed looks like, how much feed it gives you, and this is like an introductory thing if you ever want to make that purchase. Support the game, support the developers if you guys wanting to do that. But this is where we've got the feeder here. You can put some feed in here if you wish. Oats is now a thing again, so they've reintroduced oats as well. So it only gives you 10 feed. This gives you 15, 12, and I've got a whole bunch of this as well if you really wanted to do that. So you can obviously do that as well. Now I've got actually a little bit of an issue here because I need to work out how the hell I'm going to get out of here, which is going to be interesting. I've got another horse. Oh, so fill the feeder with some food. I can actually take this horsey out by the looks of things. So this is the Dapple Grey Belgian Daft horse. Interesting. Increased endurance. The horse has a constant 3% endurance bonus. So that's cool. And then this is your short menu here that you can go through and have a look at the little paths and stuff like that. And yeah, so there you go. That's basically how that works. Now, I need to sort of work out how the hell I'm going to get out of here because I'm actually cornered off, which is hilarious. So let's go ahead and see if we can make that happen. So where the hell was that? Okay, so the door was here. So if I do that, I can just I guess pop you there for the moment. Do the same thing here. Actually, what I could do is let's just move that to here. Move that to, I said move that to, hang on. Okay. And I hate, okay. It's a little fiddly because it's annoying how they do it that way, but that's okay. Now the other thing is I want to move that to there, and then we can just move that bad boy. Actually, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Move that there to there, and then move that over to there. Now, can my dude get out? Yes, he can. There you go. So that's what it sort of looks like, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. And that's the overview of that. How cool is that? Now, the other thing I wanted to sort of quickly check out with you guys while I've got you guys here with me is let's head back in and let's have a quick look. I can't even get through here, so I'm going to have to change the orientation of this as well now. So that needs to go here for the second. And can I grab... No, I don't want to delete it. I want to move it. Let's just pop you there. Let's go back into production, and then let's do that. There. Okay. Now I should be able to, yes, should be able to walk in. Very, very good. I can get out now. So look, it's not perfect, but it is what it is. All right. Now horse feed. Okay, so we can make the horse feed. So we're going to need oats. So oats is going to be huge in order for us to make horse feed. And that's obviously going to be the best commodity. And then it actually takes a lot of corn seeds, believe it or not. So there you go. So that's interesting. Corn seeds is going to be a bit of a hot property, if you will. That's going to be interesting. But I've got an abundance of of the beans. So I think I might be able to drop some beans in here, and let's see what that does. So let's do that right now. So beans, okay, so we can add 20. So we've got enough food for a few hours, which is fine. But that allows us to move along our horses as well. So I'll leave the daft horse behind, and let's go ahead and ride with Shanane. And let's go over to Silverton. So, okay, so beforehand, when I was traveling between the dense forest and back and forth to try and get some oak, it obviously didn't have the horse options or the wagon option either. So, which was interesting because it's been such a long time since that was a thing for me, because I've had the horse for the longest time. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and utilize that and travel. And let's see the new breeding place in Silverton, just to sort of suss things out while we're here. Now let's see if there's anything new, anything that's sort of changed in that sort of respect. And hopefully, yeah, we can have a bit of a suss here. Now there's someone here conspicuously. Okay, this must be it. Can I speak to you? Well, what's going on here? Maybe we can handle this ourselves. Okay, what's going on here? Someone break the well. How am I going to water the garden now? How am I supposed to wash my clothes? Maybe you can help us. Fix the well. We'll share the water with you and drink as much as you want. But you have to act fast before everything dries up. Was this a thing? Okay, rare chest, equipment set, and VIP. We're not going to purchase that, but hang on. So people of Silverton will be grateful for cleaning the well up before it dries up. That's just the thing that you got to purchase. I don't want to purchase that. So I don't think I can do that right now. Is that a new thing, guys? I have no idea. But there's no option for me to, I guess, build and fix it myself. Okay. I don't know what that's all about, guys. But let's move along and let's head over here. Now this is where all the little horses are, as you can see. But we need to move around this way so we can go in here. So there's Arabella. Let's speak with Arabella. Okay, here we go. So I can give my horse to Arabella by the looks of things. Exchange your horse and gain access to new rare breeds. So, oh man, that's scary. Excuse me, that is really scary. And then you can go to the Pinto Kentucky Saddler. Endurance 40, feed 450, fertility 2, speed 111. So mine is 103, 30 endurance. Okay. And then you go up. You've got the Tobino Kentucky Saddler. 121, 42, fertility 2. So that is going to be 131, 40, endurance feed 600. So that requires a little bit more in terms of the food department. And then you've got 141, 43, 140, 56, sorry, 47, 170, 55. Wow. Look at that. That's huge. So you can't really unlock all this. So I'm going to have to sort of give up horses in order for this to sort of happen, basically. So I can either do one or the other, I'm guessing. So you got, okay. So you got your riding horse, and then you've got your draft horses, sorry. So that means these will always stay the same. Meaning that you're always going to have one draft and then one, what do you call it? Riding horse, sorry. Trying to find the right word for it. Okay, so that means these are a little bit different in the ways of their capabilities. If you yeah, so we're looking at the riding horses at the moment, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. And then if we go into my horses, then you can look at the same thing with the draft horses. Sorry, draft horses. I don't know why I say excuse me, daft. It's draft. And then, yeah, you can see the energy, speed, and then endurance, and then obviously the gender is going to be a little bit random. But then if you go over here, wow, okay. So a bit of a purchase price here, a bit of a steep cost involved. Then you can actually spend some basic coins for 100 coins here, and then you can get the companion, and then you can do some breeding. So you can actually do that as well. So I guess we could try and do that first off and see how that works out. And then we've got the Belgian daft. Daft. I said it again. Draft. It's a draft horse. Come on, guys. Draft horse. Oh my goodness. So yeah, okay, so you've got options here in how you want to sort of do this. So you've got one horse out, I believe, at the base, and then you've got one that's in its pen, which was the draft horse. So I guess that gives us one more slot that we can utilize. So we've got a male and a female. So we're going to have to obviously upgrade our horses to our horse stable to go to tier 3. And tier 2. Once that does that, then it obviously expands our let's ride back our stable lot, and that enables us to obviously gain more spaces, so we can actually breed horses and do all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, so that's obviously now a thing. So we go back over here. So it's very similar, but not so similar to how the pet companion mechanic works. So in order for excuse me, your horses to do anything, breeding and all that sort of stuff, I believe you need food to make that happen. So you sort of got to keep that upkeep there, but you've got that extra stable slot here, and then you've got one here as well. So yeah, so in order for us to upgrade, we're going to need to finish this off in order for that to happen. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a bit of grinding in order for that to sort of happen for myself, and then that way we can introduce more horses and all that sort of stuff and sort of get the breeding done. So I don't think it's in my best interest to go down that road as of now. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of grinding and do all that sort of stuff, and then basically from there on we can benefit from having a better horsey. But which way do I go? That's the thing. So actually, you know what, let's go back in, because I haven't actually done or utilized the draft horse, and I'm interested to see how that sort of looks in terms of speed and whatnot, and if the different characteristics involved in terms of feed, performance and all that sort of stuff changes. So let's go ahead and do just that. Okay, so can I take you? No, I want to take you. No, this one. This is the, okay. Excuse me. So change the pet. Your current pet will be moved into the pet house, and then we can swap over to this one over here. Okay, so we've done that. So he takes the saddle, all that sort of stuff. So that basically happens from there. And then if we look at, so you can see our little horsey's out now. So that means we've got 2 spots here. That's fine. Let us head out for a second. I just want to see what this sort of looks like now in the menu sake. Okay, so we've got the draft horse, and then there's a skill unavailable. Skill unlocks tier 5 and above. So we've got 2 different skill sets that the horse can attain. But then this is what I want. I want the cargo carrier ability. So I'm guessing this happens once you breed and what do you call it? Let's see, 107. Okay, wow. There you go. But then you look at the travel with regards to the wagon. So if you're going to actually do a single horse ride just with yourself and your horse, that is way expensive. And then the traveling, if you're going to take your what do you call it, your cart or your wagon, sorry, let's say we want to take it up here, it's 179, which is still expensive, to be fair. It is still expensive. So you're going to have to sort of juggle things around in terms of how you're going to sort of commute, especially if you're going to take a horse up there, and then you're going to have to come back to your base for whatever reason in terms of resources, if you need a retool and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, then you probably want to use the offset of using your energy, if that makes sense. So that's going to be quite expensive to do. So there's definite pros and cons here, guys, but yeah, right now you sort of got excuse me, you sort of got to play the strategic way of how you sort of want to commute, because that's yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting as. And I didn't even look at the prospect of going to deep water. So let's just do that while I'm here. I know I'm taking a bit of time here, guys, but this needs to be looked at. So there you go, 210, 360 in order for you to get over with the draft horse. That's huge. So let's go back in and let's suss out what it looks like in terms of the what do you call it? The other horsey. So that is going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting indeed. So let's go over and let us swap over for horsey. Okay, so this is the other horsey that we want to take. I want to take this one with me. Okay. So that's the normal horsey. That's the one that you want to take if you want to just go on your own to, you know, and you're not going to take your wagon with you. So deep water, it's 105. 720. Wow, if you were to take that horsey along with you, that's insane. And then 105 over here. So it's really not much of a difference, is it? 600. 600. Are you guys seeing that? 614. So you can see the efficiencies and the inefficiencies in the way that you need to sort of, I guess, work out your traveling. So I guess what I'm thinking right now and looking at this on face value is you really need to have a combination of things with you when you're going to take a longer trip, okay? So let's use the example. You want to come up here, right? Obviously you want to go back and forth and reset the mine each time so you can get your more iron, right? But you don't want to use the draft horse to go up and back, so naturally you're going to need to use energy. So the offset of that is you're going to need candy in order to replenish, or coffee to replenish your energy base, so you can still continue to go up and back, because you're not going to be able to walk it because it's too cold, to give you that example. And then if you want to go back, then you can obviously use your draft horse, no problem, take it back, and then it doesn't use a lot of its own energy. But if you're going to be using its own energy just so for a single saddler, then you're going to use a ton of energy to do that. So, and then what do? Do you travel all the way back, leaving your wagon there, for example, and then coming all the way back again with the regular horse, and then that regular horse you'll be able to go up and back and use a least amount of energy? That's a lot. That's a lot to sort of take in. I know with the American Tribe, you've got the chest there if you've built it as well, which I have. So that obviously can help out as well. But then you're going to sort of have to make a case of how do you transport it all back. So one way you could do it is have use your sprinter horse, stock up everything at the tribe. Once you've done that, then bring up your draft horse and then fill up and then go back. Does that make sense? So that's another way you can do it, just to sort of give you guys an idea. And then the same can be said when you go over here. Once you've built your shack in the deep water, you can do the exact same thing in that sort of terminology. So yeah, very, very interesting, guys. I can see how they sort of played it out and the reason why that they've done it in that respect. So it's very interesting. I know we're sort of dragging on, but I just wanted to sort of give you guys my thoughts and how I sort of felt about this. And yeah, I think for now it's going to go ahead and do it. Let me know what you guys think about this one here in the comment section down below. Do you like it? Do you like the way that they've sort of structured it? Is it too expensive? Is it just right? Let me know in the comments. I'm excited because I want to see all these different mechanics with these horses and how they expand on it as well. It's still very early days, so I doubt a lot of us are going to get to sort of the higher end of the scale, unless if you pay, of course. Excuse me. But there's there's lots to sort of take in and digest. So with that said and done, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching, taking the time out to check out this video. Please leave a like, comment down below, share if you can, and if you guys are new to the channel or not and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alright guys, take it easy and I'll catch you guys in the next one.